Hi, it's Verna from Drayton Valley Libraries here with Check Your Cupboard Science. Today we were doing a project that my niece sent to me. She found on the website Frugal Fun for Boys and Girls, and the activity is make a paper horse that walks. So what you need is some paper. Now my niece was able to do it with construction paper, but the kind of construction paper I had was a bit too floppy. So I have done it with some old file folders, or cardstock is pretty much what I'm using. So these are the two little horses that I made here. And how you're going to go about doing that, measurement is important when you make this. My niece tried one freestyle. She recommends not doing that. So here's the type of measurements we're talking about. You're going to make a rectangle that is 15 centimeters long and 4.5 centimeters wide. And you're going to divide the length there into 5 centimeter sections, 3 5-centimeter sections, and the width into 3 1.5 centimeter sections. Okay, all the lines that you see drawn there are ones you would cut along, except for these two red ones in the middle that I marked don't cut. We're just folding there. And the reason that this paper horse can walk is because of his feet, how they are shaped. So the little bits you see in blue there, we're actually cutting those right off. Pretty much just a straight little diagonal line there, what you're doing. So I can show you how it works. And once you get your horse created, so he's folded, here you can see his legs are folded down, his tail got a little bit of a curl on it. It said on the website that helps him to balance a little bit. And for his head, just kind of give him a little bit of a fold, and then to make it a little bit skinnier like a horse's, it's kind of just pinched in there, okay? And then of course you see his feet have that diagonal cut. When you put him on a slanted surface to try to get him to walk, if the surface is too slippery, he's just going to slide straight down. So on the website, they said craft foam worked quite well. I didn't have any of that, but I did have this box here that I had painted, so the paint gives a little bit of traction. Another thing that my niece did is I said, well, what about some fabric? That might give it a little bit of traction too. So she grabbed a pillowcase. So fabric that's something kind of like a pillowcase type of material, not too thick, worked quite well too. So here we go. We're going to see if my little horse will walk. Now sometimes he tips over, but let's see. And one of my horses likes to walk backwards. Don't remember which one it is. You got to get a little bit of a wiggle to get him going. Oh, this one just wants to tip. Let's see if he's the backwards walking horse. Oh yeah, he's my backwards walker. There we go. Now this one, I made him a little bit too curvy, I think, on his, on the bottom of his feet. So I think that's why he doesn't go quite as well. But let's give my other guy, we'll start him out forward and see. And you gotta play with the angle of your board, and sometimes you gotta give it the board a little wiggle to just get him going. Let's see. Oh. Doesn't really want to go very well. Come on, you're on camera now. Let's try him backwards. I don't know, for some reason, my things seem to work better backwards. Yeah, he likes walking backwards too. I don't know, see if you can get your horse to walk forwards, because mine likes backwards. Will he make it all the way down? So if you do have some success with this, you can also decorate your horse. Make him look like a horse. You can praise him up, good boy. You could have races with the horse too. So what's happening here though, there is some science behind this. A little bit has to do with gravity. So as he's rocking, let's see if I can put him, you can see it a little bit. So as he's rocking, like from one side, the momentum kind of pushes him over, right? And then the gravity is pulling on the leg that's up, it's pulling it down, right? And then because it's not flat, it rocks that way. Now gravity wants to pull on this guy. Pull him down, it rocks. Oh, gravity's pulling over here, it rocks. So that's what's going on with the back and forth that he's walking down by himself. Oh, he took some little steps on here.
Look at.
It's going? Yes, oh, it worked.
Look at him go.
There you go.
He did it.
Fun, hey?
Look at him go.
Good little boy. He takes nice, polite little steps.
We could have a race almost. It looks like we have the same amount of space. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I'll let you know if I find anything else fun.
Yeah, because that was awesome.
Cool.
Thank you very much to my niece Alicia for that. We had a good time doing it together, and you can give that a try yourself at home. And thank you to Frugal Fun for Girls and Boys, I think it is. But I'll post that link under the video as well. We'll see you next time for Check Your Cupboard Science. That is Tuesdays on Zoom. Call the library to get your privileges set up.